Welcome back, sweetheart. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Hi Ho Live. We're thrilled to have you, and we have a fun show lined up for tonight. Lots of interaction, lots of funny pictures, finds pictures. We've got three different giveaways tonight. One guarantee is we're giving away silver tonight for sure. And so we have a lot of cool stuff in store. We did have a guest lined up, Digging Daryl, but he had a family commitment that he needed to took priority over Hi Ho Live. So we hope to have him on again or schedule him again and on a future episode. But Godspeed, Daryl, and it was good to meet you down there to show me, and we'll hook up again on that. So you guys are stuck with me, but when it's just me, you guys know what it is. Not only is it Hi Ho Live, but it is. Let me get that one off of there. Um, it is open mic night, all right? So if you have wrong one there, okay, it's open mic night. So if you want to join the show, here's your opportunity. I think Qbot came on one time and she didn't even turn her camera on. We've had lots of other folks do that. Now, I am a one-man band, and so just bear with me. If you say you want to come on and you put your email in the chat, which is exactly how you want to do it, I may miss it. So I'm going to ask you to put it in all capital letters. The rest of the folks in the chat, if you see something like that, make sure you keep saying so and so wants to come on or something like that until you get my attention there. But anyway, boy, the weather's been nice. Lots of chances to go out hunting. A lot of cool things going on. I hope you had a great weekend. Here it is, Monday night already, past the work day, and so we're off to the races on Monday digs. And man, we've got a great Monday digs lineup for tonight. We'll go over that too, but we'll get started by saying hi to all the folks in the chat, and I'll here we go, Randy. Number one in our hearts. You are number one in my heart, man. You were the very first Hi Ho hero, so I appreciate that. You always send lots of cool, funny pics. I did actually dig out your sticker pic there, so I have it queued up for tonight. This is a family channel, so I hope I can get to it. But thanks for that, and thanks for being here. Appreciate you, and appreciate your whole funny sport. That's fantastic. We've got Dan, 3D Outdoors. Thank you, man. You've been a welcome addition. Appreciate you being a Hi Ho member. You got a bunch of entries in this week's giveaways, so thank you for that. Appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing how that comes out. Let me actually mention another thing too. Is uh, nearly all of you guys are, if you have the little blue on your name there, you're a moderator of this channel, and so you can actually look at everybody else's channel. All you have to do is click on their name and go, and then you can take it right to their channel. So I want to encourage you to check out everybody's channel. One thing that's really cool about 3D Outdoors is he's got a lot of stuff on there that's not about metal detecting. What drew me to him right off the bat is he was doing these how-to videos on how to replace stuff on your car and your ATV and that kind of thing. So good job, Dan, and thanks for being here. Let's see. Oh, we've got Relic Rat in the house. Speaking of pictures, Relic, I've got one of your pictures queued up tonight too. It's one of my favorite ones from you guys. I don't know why I love it. Probably because I love the toy car so much. But thank you, Cliff, for being here. And I've really enjoyed your last couple of videos. The one with all the grave sites and stuff, that was really amazing. And I love that fob. So good on you. Happy's Bears. Yep. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. I do owe you an apology. I did miss you the other night. So I'll give a public service announcement hopefully later on tonight. But thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Thanks for bearing with me. Here I am making stupid people famous. Thank you, Patrick. So glad you're here, and I hope you're having fun slogging through those wheat pennies, man. I'm interested to see how that comes out. But I hope you're feeling well, and really really glad to have you in tonight. And we've got Jesse in the house. Jesse, so good to see you. And I hope Hope you're well, brother. Hey, hey, hey. We've got Steady Eddie in the house, another hi ho hero. Thank you for being here, Brian. Really appreciate you and always your consistent support. Let's see who else we have in the chat here. Hope I'm not missing anybody. We dig it. Gene, he's got a cool video tonight, farm field video. But thank you for being here, Gene. And I love our worldwide presence on Monday Digs and Hi Ho Live. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look here, we've got an early entry tonight. Hi, Torchy. Thank you for being here. I've missed you. It seems like we haven't really tagged up too well there. So at least lately. So I hope you love your new place, and I hope you're finding every single relic there is there. Let's see who else. Oh, here we go. If Torchy's around, Ronnie's probably not far away. So thank you for being here, Ronnie. Appreciate that very much, very much. Let's see here. Who else are? Oh, look here. We've got Marty Bristol, the Silver Magnet in that. Marty, you may have to change your channel name, man. Silver Magnet. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. And oh, look here. From the western slope of Colorado, Rocky Fry. Thank you for being here. And I hope the weather did cooperate and you did get a chance to get out hunting. So thanks for being here. Oh, look here. We've got Crazy Digging and a Crazy. I want to say thank you very much. He was the latest member last week to get into the Hi Ho Hero Club and then be eligible for those prizes. So tonight we actually have 3 new members. I'm just so thrilled about that. And then Crazy, I've got a bunch of your pictures queued up. So I hope we get to those too. And thanks for being here. You're always real thoughtful about your replies and the rest of. Oh, speaking of new members, Coin Sniper, thanks, man. You and Ferris Grump signed up last week. I wasn't even aware of it until I went and started digging in on the channel. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a hi ho hero, and I hope you win some silver tonight. I don't think you've won anything since you've been coming aboard. So we'll just see what happens there for tonight. Oh, here we go. We've got Beth from BNS Odyssey. And kind of like the other pair I was talking about, if Beth's here, Treasure Hunter Neil might not be far away either. But thank you for being here, Beth. And I do actually have a picture of you lined up for tonight. So we'll see what happens there. As we go down, oh man, Jim Steele. Hey man, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. And I want you to know you were the leader in the clubhouse for the number of entries into the Monday Digs contest. You had 10 separate entries. That's the most you could possibly put in. So good on you, man. And thanks for being here. Really do appreciate that. And actually, I'm kind of circling around there on an Iowa trip here one of these days. So I may be in touch in there. So awesome. Oh, look here. We've got Bart Cubbins. He's coming in the house. He's wanting some more silver. He says, man, I haven't won enough lately. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in riding hard. And thanks for being here, Bart. Appreciate you. Little penny coins. Yep. Thank you so much for being here. That is really, that's really neat. Let's see who else we got. I'm kind of zipping down through the chat here. Oh, yep. If there's a BNS Odyssey sighting, a lot of times, man, there'll be a Treasure Hunter Neil sighting. Thank you for being here, and appreciate that. Torchy, you're working a lot. Let me get that up there. Torchy says she's working a lot, so I'll just ask you this, Torchy. Where are your priorities, work or treasure hunting? I mean, come on. So thank you for being here, Torchy. I truly appreciate that. Hey, look here. We've got another Missouri brother, another hi-ho hero, and fellow Legend 2 owner. Show me. Thank you for being here, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. Oh, look here. We've got another one. Brandon Mitchell. Yep. Thank you for being here. He's a new guy on the scene. Came over from Patrick, and here I am. So thank you for being here, Brandon. And I have got it on my agenda to ask my grandsons about arrowhead hunting. So if I get any traction there at all, I plan to contact you and see about what's the best way to do it. Maybe we could get together and go, that kind of thing. But but it will be determined by and I've got 5 grandsons, and they're all between 15 and 7, or in that range, and so I don't know. It might be something like, "Oh wow, can we go look for arrowheads?" Or it might be like, "Yeah, Pawpaw, thanks, but no thanks," right? So I don't know which one it'll be, but I am going to do that. And thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining on. Okay, let's see. Oh, look here. We've got our friend from Georgia. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, and thanks for tagging along. Let's see who else we've got in the chat here. Oh, look here. I may have missed you, but if I did, I apologize. Papa Roos, very first member of an open mic, very first one, and here we are with an open mic again tonight. So, man, it's crazy. It says I'm 2 minutes behind on the chat, and it says 145 comments. So I'm glad everybody's saying hi to. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Marty's answering me. Marty. Hey, thanks, man. And I hope you had fun with your grandkids last week. Oh, let's see who else is in the chat. I'm getting pretty close to caught up. And I think the first thing we'll do is go over. Oh, look at you, guys. Well, first of all, Randy, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And that's $2. That's one for each sticker, right? I hope you guys get that joke later on. Anyway, the thank you for that. And what I want to say is, I'm not begging for money. Actually, no, practically none of the creators are, but it truly is appreciated, and it helps because the gas isn't free, the machines aren't free, the all the time we spend doing stuff. Yes, it's a labor of love, but the shipping costs are real. That's just all there is to it. So anyway, thank you for that, Randy, and it's very, very much appreciated. The memberships, the super chats, super thanks, that kind of thing are very much appreciated. Oh, look here, we've got Andrew Rollins in the house. Thanks for being here. Speaking of channels to check out, that would be a good one. That's another one that doesn't have anything to do with metal detecting. It's quite different and quite interesting for folks who are in that kind of stratosphere. No pun intended there, Andrew. Let's see who else we have. I think I'm caught up. Thank goodness. Look at that. So let's since we're caught up with look here, Rocky. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, from the flatlands of Kansas to the western slope of the Rockies. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that very much. Very much. Let's see here. We're going to go over that Monday Digs lineup. What a cool lineup we've got for tonight. So I'm going to throw that one in. Let me turn that part off. Hopefully that comes up correctly. All right, guys. We've got 7 fantastic content creators for tonight. Excuse me. We're on Hi Ho Live right now, and thrilled you guys are here to join it. And I want to make sure I'm there. Okay. And we're starting off the night on videos at 7:20. That's Eastern time, 6:20 Central. So I have it set up for automatic redirect that if you hang on to this live, it will automatically redirect. We'll do that right around 7:18, 7:19. So at 7:20, Hi Ho Silver comes on with a dime trifecta. So I realize that's a little bit of a spoiler alert, but if you've never seen a live dime trifecta, tonight's a great night to do it. Following that at 7:43, we have B. Higgles with another fantastic episode from that Field of Dreams. He's got a rare coin spill and all kinds of cool stuff he finds there. That's an amazing site, actually, and appreciate that. Oh man, I'm going to interrupt myself just for 1 second here. And hello, Anna. So good to see you, and you are truly missed. And thank you for being here. And speaking of, she got a video coming up, but it won't be until after We Dig It, which is at 8:00. And he's down in St. Croix, and he's finding treasure in farm fields. It's so cool to see how old the coins and other kinds of things that he finds down there. I just didn't even have any idea about the history and it being so long there. So it's very cool, and he's always got neat videos and beautiful scenery. Um, and following that is Metal Detecting Mermaid 8:15. So glad for her to be back in her normal spot. Boy, Anna, this is personal from me to you. I sure hope your studies are going well. I hope you're just enjoying life and riding that wave, because I know it can be a real grind there. So we're proud of you, and keep fighting the good fight until you can breathe a little bit. Following Anna, Metal Detecting Mermaid, we've got Florida Thunder Digging with Rob at 8:30, and we have Dropped and Forgotten at 8:45. He's got a dig stock update, and um, it's very neat, actually. I was so glad to meet him and actually hunt with him, and that kind of thing. We've got videos on that coming up in the future, but I'm a little bit ahead there. And then we have Ohio River History bat and cleanup tonight at 9 o'clock. He has a video still hunting that Legend 2, and he's in park mode tonight. So we're going to see what he comes up with on the Legend 2. But those 7 content creators, and if you look at the time on that, starting at 6 o'clock tonight Eastern time, 5 o'clock Central time, all the way to 9 Eastern, that represents a significant amount of human energy, human love directed at a thing that we all like to do, the treasure hunting. We try to package it in a way that's pleasing to you guys, and so I hope you appreciate it, and please support every single one of those content creators with subs and likes and comments, all that stuff. It's fantastic, and it's very much appreciated. So let me get back to real time here. And I want to back up on the chat just for a second, because I saw a couple people come in that I hadn't said hello to. So I'm going to start with 513. Good to see you here tonight. So glad you joined us, and am just thrilled with the participation with the lives. I feel the kind of the energy and the momentum growing there. So hey! Speaking of new folks, we have Ron Biasi in the house, and he is actually. First of all, he's got a really neat story. I mean, you could say lucky, but it's very cool. And he is our guest next week, so I'm really looking forward to that. And at least I think it was next week. I know I have the dates right in my queue there, so I think it's next week. And welcome, Ronald. You've been a fun addition to our community, and I hope you're digging. No pun intended. I hope you're digging every minute of it. That is very neat. Well, we're already at 20 past, so we might as well try and give away some silver for tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, let me show you here. I know you guys are shocked with Hi Ho Silver, so I wonder what you're going to win tonight, right? So tonight, with the silver contest, we have a Mercury dime and a Roosevelt dime up for grabs for the folks who were able to actually answer the question correctly. Now, I do want to know that I'm dangerously close to a copyright infringement here. Anna, the metal detecting mermaid, when I first saw her videos, she actually had this cool thing where she had letters scrambled on the beach or wherever she was hunting and that kind of thing, and you had to figure out what the words said, and then put that word, the scrambled word, in the comments. And actually, I think she had you email it. But anyway, so I cobbled onto that and used it, but I did make it my own. So I have clues in tonight's video, so you'll have a chance to win silver next week. But on last week's video, the clue was actually, what year was that silver class ring that we found? And these 29 folks all answered correctly that it was 1959. 1959. So So we're getting dangerously close to the 30 mark. We've only been over 30 once on this particular contest and this particular giveaway. But anyway, thank you guys for participating, playing along, and each of these 29 folks have a chance tonight to win some silver. And we are going to spin the wheel. Two public service announcements. All contests on Hi Ho Silver and Hi Ho Live, you have to be present to win. You've got to be present to win. That's number one. And then number two, the entry for deadlines. The deadline for entries is what I should say, is Friday night at midnight. You got to have your entries in so I can get them all tabulated sometime over the weekend and have them ready for tonight's deal, because it's not something that I can do on the fly. I have to prepare all of it in advance. So with that, with those public service announcements, good luck to those 29 folks, and let's see if we can have a new winner. Go, good luck, good luck, good luck. And if you turn out to be the winner, then you will have 1 minute to answer anything, but I also don't think I saw him in the chat. So if you've seen Ferris Grump, give him a nudge for me, and let's do it this way here. So we've got the timer set. It's set for a minute, and let's if any has anybody seen him in the chat tonight? Oh, here we go. We've got Matrice Healing in the house. Thank you for being here. Well, I have not seen Ferris Grump that I know of, but that actually could be to everyone's advantage, because then we'll spin it again. Now I have a chance within the software here to actually remove the winner. Takes a second to do it that way. Let's see here. Yep, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that, Ferris. We're going to spin this wheel again, and we're going to see who is going to be. I put the wrong one up there. Sorry about that. We're going to see who is going to be eligible this time, and you got 1 minute after we make the pick here to see who. Fingers and toes crossed. That's been working pretty well for you, Bart. So good luck. Ann's place. Wow, I don't think I saw her either. So if she's in the house, fire up. But let's do this. I'm starting the timer again, and we'll see if I feel like I should get some of that, like the canned like Jeopardy music or something like that. Do 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 do. I actually today started for the first time using AI to try to make a theme song or something along that line for mine. So hey, look here. We've got Ohio River history in the house. I guess he doesn't. I guess he's not too thrilled that somebody else had a chance to win there. So thanks, Shane. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a Hi-Ho hero. And there he is. Boo Ferris Grump, right? Okay. Gotcha. And but I think Ann's place, unless she is getting ready to jump in here, I think we'll be spinning again. Now we do have 29 entries, so that's a fair bit. So let's. All right, there we go. We're going to spin that thing again, and we're going to have a winner yet. So let's try it again. Brian Ollier is telling me that I've got copyright infringement. I believe that's what he's talking about. It may not be all about me, but I think that's what he's saying. All right, who's next? Who's next up for some silver? 3D Outdoors. Oh, I definitely saw him earlier. Chime on in there, Dan. Chime on in. Let us know you're here. I'm setting the timer right now. It gives you 1 minute, brother. 1 minute. So bring it on and let us know you're here, Dan. That's very cool. I think he was one of the first ones in the. There we go. Look at that. Congratulations, Dan. I'm gonna jot you. Yeah, I'm gonna jot you down right now, and I'll be sending that out to you tomorrow. All right, very well, very well. Okay, that took a little doing, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, let's get back to this part. I'm gonna, yeah, everybody, congratulate Dan. That's very very cool. So we have I have a lot of pictures queued up for tonight, and I want to make sure that I love it, Ben. That's fantastic. Okay, so I've got a lot of different ones, and congratulations, Dan. But I like to, I like the goofy pictures, the funny pictures, that kind of thing. So we're going to start off with a couple of those. These are all viewer submissions, right? So just bear with me there. Now, this is one I really love. I just really, for whatever reason, the fish kissing pictures, they just really resonate with me. And oh, look here. Shane is celebrating 4 months of membership. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that so much. So with the fish kissing, now I uh, I I love that. And fishing is one of my lifelong passions, and it really has taken a back seat to the treasure hunting. But so these are our three original fish kissers, and I don't want to get in any hot water with treasure hunter Neil, but I do have this to say. That is Beth, B&S Odyssey on the right hand side there. So Beth, you got a nice bass. I'm telling you, that is for sure, and there's photographic evidence of it right there. So, but we have new entries. We have new players in the fish kissing arena. So let's check that out. We have left to right. We have Mrs. Relics. Some people call her Nicole, but I'm sure she's got a nickname that I'm not aware of right now. But thank you for sending in the fish kissing picture. That's very very cool. Then we had then we have 3D Outdoors. Dan, who won the silver tonight, he's kissing a walleye. That is fantastic. And then that Yahoo over there on the right hand side, dressed in red. I bet it was a Chief shirt. You just watch. And the so if you have a fish kissing picture that you want to send, it could be a recent one, it could be a staged one, it could be a real life one. Videos would be perfectly fine. So thank you guys for sending in your cool fish kissing pictures, and I truly appreciate that. Now, one more funny picture. Well, let's do this funny picture because this truly is a family show. All right. I want to say hi to a couple of people here because I know I missed at least one there. But there we go. Randy said, "Baby got bass." Hey, Beth. Beth, we're calling you out on your birthday. That is awesome. Awesome. Way to go. Happy birthday to you. I'm so glad you're 29 again, or whatever the way I'm supposed to say that is. Uh, cool. Yep. Happy birthday. Lots of people giving you happy birthday love. And look here, we've got Tom Kingery in the house. That's fantastic. So I promise I'm going to catch back up with the picture here just for a second, but I definitely want to say hi to those people that are in the chat. So without further ado, and now that I've made an enemy out of treasure hunter Neil, um, this was sent in by Riddle. Excuse me, by Relic Rat. So Cliff, I love this picture. It makes me smile every single time. Makes me want to go out and hunt, actually. So that is a big old Tootsie toy there, something along those lines. And the way he's got it framed there in the picture, I'm sure is no accident. But it truly looks like somebody's driving, and I think that's a fantastic picture. I appreciate you doing that. So there are a couple other new folks in the house. So Louis Villarreal, thank you for being here. Appreciate that, and good to see you. We miss you when you're not here. Okay. Now again, we're this is a family show, and so I don't want to be offensive to anyone, but I got a chuckle out of this, and this is what I like about Randy and Randy Riddles, and his he just likes to have fun with stuff, right? So he actually requested, and anybody can do this. He requested that I send him some stickers in the mail. And so if you want stickers, just email me. I'll send them out. If you have stickers you want to send me, I'll add them to the board here. And let me get that. Let me get that up. This is our Hi Ho Hustler board. It's a little bit difficult to see there, but the latest one was from History Digger. Oh, hey, speaking of that, I got so many great comments from last week, the History Digger show. Thank you guys for that. That was fantastic. I'm thrilled with it and appreciate that. But at any rate, so back to stickers. Randy requested stickers. I sent them as I told him I would, and I'm dutiful. I want to try to be true to my word, and he actually placed them strategically and wanted me to share this with you. So here we go, Randy. Those stickers are quite fetching, and you're fun for playing along. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right, all right, all right. So we've got Riddles Relics in the house, uh, and Dan 3D Outdoors is getting a kick out of that. So very cool. And if I'm making enemies tonight, I'm not trying to. But hey, one of the things that I've decided in my journey for treasure hunting and YouTube and the rest of that stuff, if it's not fun, I'm just not going to do it. And I like to laugh. I like to have fun, have humor, and I'm okay with a little risque humor. It's we're adults here. That's perfectly fine. So anyway, that's fantastic, and I appreciate that. Okay, 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 okay. Um, let's see here, Randy. You're getting mostly compliments from from your pictures there. We're right at 5:30 there, so we've got just inside of an hour. I do want to do a quick shameless plug and talk about the shows that we have coming up. I'm just so thrilled that we're getting some momentum on Hi Ho Live, and so without banging the drum too hard, upcoming guests include these two folks. Now you saw Ron Biasi earlier, and he's got a really neat story. But that's him in the middle there between Dog Tag Doug and Quarter Hoarder. Following that, we have the Diggin' Canuck from up north of the border, and the she is really a sweet person and a fun loving detectorist, and I'm really excited to have her on board and coming soon. Following that, once we get May started, we have Patty Dirt Clod metal detecting. She's coming on, and I'm thrilled with that. She's really a sweet person. She told me that she may actually break that octopus that she has out of the mothballs. But anyway, so that's excuse me, May the 4th. Following that, May 11th, we have Quarter Hoarder in the house. We're going to try to break the internet and have the most views ever on a live. But he was kind. It was so nice to meet him in person, and I was thrilled when he said yes when I asked him. Following that, in the month of May, we have DCM Detects. He's got a lot of great how-to channels or how-to videos, and a neat metal detecting channel. And then I may have the date. The date's a little iffy for this last one. New Jersey Coin Hunter. That guy, if you haven't seen any of his videos, first of all of the ones that I showed right there, please just check out their channel. These guys are really they're folks who really know what they're doing about treasure hunting and metal detecting. But this guy, New Jersey Coin Hunter, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anybody that is as prolific as he is. Man, that guy is a machine, and he finds all kinds of stuff. So anyway, check out his channel, and there's a well, first of all, there's a lot of choices out there when you talk about metal detecting channels, but but anyway, we've got lots of neat guests coming up, and appreciate so much the support that folks have shown for this live, and just kind of the rhythm of the show and how it goes. So thank you. Cheers. Alcohol free cup there, by the way, but cheers. And it's if I don't say, it'll be hard for me to say thank you enough. Let me put it that way. Okay, guys, we have two giveaways left, and so let's go ahead and get to the second one. I'm so thrilled that West Shore Hobbies has stepped up to the plate and taken over. That's the wrong one. Yep, West Shore Hobbies has stepped up to the plate and sponsored the Monday Digs giveaway. So West Shore Hobbies, if you're not aware, this is the business that Shane and Rob from Mainly Dirt Fishing, or mainly something there, have set up. And if you have metal detecting supplies or needs, that kind of thing, get them at this. Check them out on price for this. They're, first of all, if you know anything about Shane, he is a stand-up guy. He is a very giving, loving person, and here is a small way that we can give back to him of any variety. And but anyway, he's got a website, West Shore Hobbies. They've got all kinds of cool stuff. Now, I will say that if you use the code Hi Ho when you check out, you'll get some love, and I'll get some love. There you go. But if you need something in the entire metal detecting universe, check it out for West Shore Hobbies. On Shane's suggestion, I actually put up one of the pages from his site there, and if you see on the left hand side there's the Legend 2. I've been using it for a couple 3 weeks now. Love it. Shane actually has a video on there. Yeah, West Shore Hobbies. Thank you, Shane. And so that you're not going to find a better price than that. So support the West Shore Hobbies, and thank you guys for doing that. Now, here we did actually break a record. So the way the Monday Digs videos, or the Monday Digs contest, works is we're going to have 7 content creators for tonight. And so on each one of those videos, you can go in and not 10 entries in one, but you can put a new entry into all 7 of them, and that says Monday Digs or Star Monday Digs or hashtag Monday Digs, something like that. I'll see it and I'll make the list, and here's the list. This is 235 entries for this week. That is a bunch. And so our wheel's going to be a little bit awkward, but it'll spin, and we'll pick a winner. But thank you. And for anybody who's interested, take a look at Jim Steele. He actually has 10 entries in tonight. So that guy is dedicated. Now, there was only 7 videos last week, so you can say, well, how do you get 10 entries? Ask him. So fantastic. Way to go, Jim, and all the other people that have put in multiple entries there. But let's take a look at what this darn wheel looks like here. We're going to bring up, some people would call that a wheel. I'll call it an Egyptian, an Aztec sundial or something along those lines. But good luck, guys. As with all hi-ho giveaways, you have to be present to win, and a deadline for entry is Friday night midnight. So here we go. Good luck, guys. And I didn't mention that this is for a $20 gift certificate to West Shore Hobbies. So good luck. I do have a public service announcement about that too. So who is dropped and forgotten? Now, I haven't seen Jeff yet. And I do have his number, but I've got my hands full. So if you want to give him a nudge, I know several people in the chat. He's got videos for tonight and all that. So if you want to give him a nudge there, that's great. He's got 50 seconds to chime in. Jeff, dropped and forgotten. Come on, brother. Come on. But I do have a public service announcement about this particular giveaway. It's for a $20 gift certificate, and for the winner, I'll email them the instructions for tonight. But the gift certificate is only good until December 31st of this year. So just know that it's not something you can get and in 3 years, expect to cash it in. So that's the public service announcement for tonight. Come on, Jeff. Come on, brother. Dropped and forgotten. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I'm glad we're getting some new winners in the house, but when we see Jeff, we'll have to let him know he got McClory because he's not here. Okay. Here we go. Andrew Rollins is saying, I used to be able to see my name on. You're right, buddy. That is so cool. Okay, we're going to spin this bad boy again, and we'll see who besides dropped and forgotten is going to chime in there. You must be present to win. Good luck, good luck, good luck. $20 gift certificate to Rest Shore Hobbies is Mr. Tully. I haven't seen Mr. Tully either. So if he's here, give him a nudge. I hope you've got the 1 minute countdown. Mr. Tully, if you're about, it is time to chime in. All right. So that announcement was primarily for Colleen Lucky Duck Digger, because she actually won both of the prior contests. So the deal is, you have a special code that you've got to put in for this one particular giveaway. Oh, Tully is here. Did I miss him? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Tom Kingery. Mr. Tully, way to go, buddy. Way to go. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. Let me jot this down. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you helping me moderate the show there. That is perfect. We've got Mr. Tully. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now we've got quite a few other pictures. We've got finds pictures and other stuff like that. So we're going to get through a bunch of those. You still have an opportunity to jump on the live if you'd like to come on, and definitely congratulations, Mr. Tully. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. But we have some very cool finds pictures, and I don't want to rush through them, but I do. But I've got a bunch, so I want to be as thoughtful as I can and try to share as many as I can, because when we have a guest on, it tends to go so fast that I rarely get a chance to actually show these. So if you'll bear with me, this was a gold ring that was found by Talca Luis from Chile, and beautiful gold ring. I was really pleased to have him send that in. So that's really awesome. And here we have other finds pictures, and appreciate you sending those in. Please send them your finds pictures in. Again, I don't have a chance. If you do it right now, I won't have much of a chance to get them up there. But if you send them to me during the week, I'll have them queued up. And when we do have an opportunity, I'll put those up on the screen. So the next couple three are from Qbot. Qbot, thank you so much. I love Qbot's story. She just kind of stumbled upon us and then won a free detector and then actually started metal detecting. Now she's got a Legend 2 and she's wearing it out, and she and her husband are out metal detecting. It's really, I think it's very special. So at any rate, this was their latest find. And, she sent me a lot of pictures, and the quality of her finds is going up, and I'm thrilled with that. So that's a toy car, a couple of coins, that kind of thing. Here's another set of pictures. There looks like a half a horseshoe, several coins, a dog. Who doesn't love a dog tag, right? Lots of cool finds in there, and they're getting better and better for. Sent you an email. If you won't pull it up today. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to read the chat there. I thought somebody wanted to come on to the live, so sorry about that. Okay, so that's a very cool picture. And here's another one. Again, who doesn't love a toy car, a dog tag? These are all from Cubot so far. She's starting to cash in on the clad, which is cool. The clad adds up. Now check this out, guys. This is really cool. This These are finds from from her yard, and if you see it, oh, first of all, the railroad spikes are very cool. But if you look up on the left hand side of the upper part of the picture, she's actually got several Civil War era bullets that she's unearthed right out of her yard. And if you think about it, I'll say 4 months ago, maybe it was 6 months ago, I don't know, whatever. She did what metal detecting wasn't even in her universe, right? And now she's pulling three ringers out of her yard. I think it's fantastic. I just am so thrilled for her. Hi, Mystic. Thank you for being here. So anyway, that's it's a special thing for me, Cubot, and thank you for sending the pics. And sorry I don't get a chance to get them up there any quicker than I do. Some more really neat finds pics from one of our latest Hi-Ho heroes, Crazy Diggin'. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's got some really neat shorts, and the his detecting is all out west. I should have put a couple of the pictures that he sent about the terrain that he's on, because it's very dry, very rocky, not a lot of greenery there, that kind of thing. But he sent lots of cool pictures, and so we're going to show some of those. These are a bunch of the Chinese cash coins. There's an interesting story behind those, and many of them were counterfeit and fake and that kind of thing. But what a neat slice of American history when when they were making the railroads going west. And I know it wasn't 500 years ago, but it's so cool because it definitely shows a very specific portion of American history. Now, I found a few of these in Kansas City, and I was very surprised to learn that I have maybe 8 or 10 of them, right? So most of the ones that I have are actually counterfeit, or they never were actually specifically Chinese currency, but they were made by Chinese folks, and they actually used them like we would use poker chips. They couldn't spend that kind of currency when they were over here, so they would use them in different ways, and that's why we find, or at least one of the reasons why we find so many is that they actually had been devalued quite a bit by the people who would actually use them, and so anyway, we find them around. The ones that aren't counterfeit, though, some of them are ancient, thousands of years old. It's incredible. So I'm not going to go on and on about that, but it's a very neat picture, and thank you, Crazy. I appreciate you showing those. The next is some beautiful gold that he's pulled out. For some reason, I love the red gems in a ring. I just think it's beautiful. So I don't know if those are rubies. Other than they're gold, and they're fantastic finds. I really love that. Now, I thought I had this queued up, Crazy, and I actually don't. But this is a picture of a very cool lock that he found, and I may have part of the story wrong. You can put it in the chat, Crazy, but I think since he swung the Legend 2, I think he's found 5 old locks, maybe even like railroad locks. But anyway, those those are fantastic, and he sent me one picture that had all of them, and I realized when I was reviewing what the show for tonight that I didn't have the right picture in there. So he's got a bunch of them, and they're really neat to find. I just For some reason I just love the old locks. I think it's really really cool. Okay, so next we have some really cool silver. If they're not all barbers, there's a bunch of them there. So there's a very cool finds, and yeah. So he's saying, Crazy saying he's found 5 of them since he's been swinging that Legend 2. So that's really 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 special. So, and of course, Hi-Ho Silver, man, I love the silver. I love the silver finds. The Barbies are really hard for me to come by. I went back through and checked, and in 6 years, I have 9 barbers, uh, 3/4 and 6 dimes. So I just don't find very many of them. But those are very cool, crazy, and thank you for participating in the show, being a thoughtful commenter on whatever we find, and sending in your finds, your find submissions. I really do appreciate that. I also appreciate you guys' patience because Qbot and Crazy, they didn't send most of those last week, maybe a one or two. They sent them a while ago, and it's been hard for me to get back. To when, especially when I have a guest, I feel like the time just flies by. Like even tonight, I've just been babbling on, right? And we've got 30 minutes left in the show. I mean, it just goes so fast. But anyway, I love that you guys send in the finds pictures. I love that you send in the funny pictures. It's really a special thing for me to be participative in. So thank you there. All right, guys, we've got a couple of other things to. I want to make sure we're doing okay on our time here. Um, Yeah, so I've missed quite a bit of the chat, so I'm going to go backwards just a little bit and make sure I've said hi to any folks that haven't been in here. But that's very neat, guys. It's really cool that and thank you, Tom Kingery, for letting me know Mr. Tully was here. That's very cool. Okay, I thought I saw a couple of names here that I hadn't said hi to. So um, there's Mystic. Thank you for being here, buddy. Always appreciate you. And I thought I saw a couple of others. Maybe I just missed it, but okay. So what I want to do now is honor our Hi-Ho heroes and do the last of our giveaways. So with that, we're going to say hi and thank you to some awesome folks. These guys are superstars, and I say guys because it's a generic term. These guys are superstars. Uh, in no particular order. I started to put them in order of when they signed up and all that stuff. But this is to the best of my ability alphabetical order, even though I did miss one. So at any rate, top left corner here, we've got 3D Outdoors already cashing in with silver tonight. Superstar, great channel. Bobby Patterson, another superstar. Brian Olier, Mr. Consistency, another superstar. Christina H, newcomer to the show, but just fantastic. Look here in the middle, guys. That is a very cool picture. That is Coin Sniper. Coin Sniper has joined on as a Hi-Ho hero since last week. So thank you, Coin Sniper. I hope you're having fun at the beach. I don't know if you're going out hunting with a pickaxe or whatever to try to get through that hard Texas dirt right now. But anyway, thanks for signing up, and I really appreciate that. Then we've got Crazy Digging, and we've seen a bunch of his finds, and appreciate you. And this is his second week as a Hi-Ho Hero member. Charlie Digging It Back and 5 Mile Relic Hunter round out the first page, which is fantastic. So thank you guys are superstars. 5 Mile, thank you so much. Charlie, thank you so much. And we actually have a page 2, which is super cool. Again, this is not in any particular order, other than I tried to do it alphabetically and screwed it up anyway. But top left is Ferris Grump, who actually got McClory tonight. But I think I'm going to do a contest one of these days where who has the best channel name for a treasure hunter. Okay, now I have 2 of them that I think are in my top 5 just off the top of my head. And one of them is in the top left corner there. Ferris Grump, I just think that is a fantastic name. And thank you for being a Hi-Ho hero. And sorry you didn't make it tonight, but that is awesome, and thank you very much. The other one I love because it just rolls off the tongue, and I love silver is a Silver Assassin. So those would be my top two entries if I had to make a top five list for the. No offense to anybody else's channel name. That's they're all fantastic, but I particularly like those two. After that, we've got Lucky Duck Digger, who's won all kinds of cool stuff. And if you're here tonight, I don't know if I've seen you, Colleen, but if you're here tonight, be sure to use those gift certificates that you got the last 2 weeks by December 31st. From there, we've got Ohio River History, who is either responsible for or we can blame for me being here on being on a live broadcast. Thank you very much. I just got a notification here. Show Me Treasure, 2 months of membership. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate that. And so Ohio River History, Shane, thank you. We all owe you some sort of a debt of gratitude, and me personally, I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you putting all this together, and it's been a fun ride. Below that, we have Blame. There we go. I love it. Thanks for that, Shane. That is fantastic. And then on our middle row here, we've got Qbot, Susie Q. And I know I told you the story about my version of the story there, but anyway, thank you, Q. Appreciate you so much, and so glad you're a part of our community. In the middle there, we've got Riddles Relics, and I still don't get the DIB hat backwards, but amen. Whatever you like there, brother. Thanks for being a good sport. Always just being so thoughtful and participative. Appreciate you being an emergency responder. That's fantastic, man. I love that. Then we have other Missouri brother, Show Me, who just celebrated 2 months of membership. Thank you, Chris. Then our newest entry, the three new ones for this week are Ferris Grump, Coin Sniper, and Silver Wishes in the bottom left. I don't know if I've seen Silver Wishes tonight, so I was hoping she was here, but I don't see her. And then Terry Rogers, the last of our 16 superstars in there for our prize tonight. So thank you guys for the support. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate all of it. It's just fantastic. So with that, those 16 people are eligible for one of these bad boys. And there's Silver Wishes. Thank you for being here, Silver Wishes. I appreciate you so much. Welcome aboard, and that is fantastic. I hope you're feeling well. So those 16 people actually have a chance at one of these prizes. And there's still a gold ring on the board. There's still a platinum ring on the board, lots of silver, several gift certificates. And so I just want to say good luck to everybody. And we're going to do our very best to continue to offer really good prizes as a membership on a weekly basis. And here we go. The original TR. I love that one. That is so cool. Fantastic. Okay. So what was I saying here? So my intention is I liked the idea of having 52 prizes. So because we do it once a week. But it was getting a little cumbersome, and the prizes weren't quite as sweet as I want. So I combined a few of the gift certificates, and want to get it down to the 10 or 12 range. And then once we get down to that range, I'm going to add in a new prize each week, and they'll be nice ones. They'll be things you want to win. So, but anyway, we've got several things that are up for grabs tonight, and they're on this list. And we'll go to the next one here, and we are going to see who is our hi-ho hero for tonight that is going to be eligible to win. Now, just like with every hi-ho hero, hi-ho contest, you must be present to win. So we're drum roll, please, and we're keeping our fingers crossed. So the first one is Terry Rogers. Terry Rogers. Now, I know you just chimed in on the chat. So you have 1 minute to 1 minute to chime in, and you'll be eligible for tonight's prize. Terry Rogers, superstar. I'm going to put a thing up here. The original TR, right? Bring it on. Show us you're here, and we'll show you something way cool. Come on, T, you got it. You got it. We've got the timer set, and you've got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left to see what we're going to win tonight. Drum roll, please. Hey, I've been trying to give away some gold, and we just haven't quite hit it yet. Hey, there's Florida Thunder Digging with Rob. Hi, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. And did I see a Terry Rod? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. All right. I've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Dang it. Did I miss her? Oh, there we Wow. You cut that one close. All right, all right, all right. Fantastic. So glad you're here now. We're gonna see what you're gonna win tonight. Come on, make it cool. Hey, we've been trying for platinum or gold for a while now and haven't been able to do it. So Terry Rogers, good luck, and I hope you get a really, really, really cool prize. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. What's it going to be? A 3-pack of Mercury dimes from the 1930s. That is number 8. 3-pack. Okay. Very nice. Congratulations, Terry. I'm thrilled for you, and I'm just so happy for all the participation there. I think it's fantastic. All right, all right. Thanks for hanging in there, guys, on all the giveaways there. That's neat, 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 neat. Okay, thank you. Check this out. Matrice, I texted her, but I know she was here, right? So that's your. We've had 2 folks now got reminded that they're eligible for a prize. So you must be present to win. And thank you for the group effort and the folks in the chat helping our winners be right on time. That is so cool. All right, I'm going to catch up on the chat. Yep. There you guys. That's right. Fellow Floridian. Very cool. Here's another one. Thank you, Mystic, for that. I appreciate it. Smash that like button. Share the videos out. Make comments on them. Check everybody's channel out. Make sure you're subscribed to them. That is very cool. So, yep. Way to go, guys. Okay. Let's run through that Monday Digs lineup again so we'll know what's in store for tonight. We've got 7 fantastic content creators. We have we're on Hi-Ho Live right now. The Hi-Ho Silver will be in with the Dime Trifecta at 7:20. So at about 7:18 or 6:18 my time, I'm going to put on a little video that shows the different things people can win. And that thing, if you stick with that video, it's going to redirect you right onto the Hi-Ho Silver Dime Trifecta video. So if you've never seen a live Dime Trifecta, I'll encourage you to watch that one. Coming in strong right after that is B. Higgles. He's got that Field of Dreams that just keeps giving us such cool finds. And he's got a rare coin spill tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. At 8 o'clock, we have We Dig It, who's down in St. Croix. Always beautiful scenery down there. He's got fun-loving videos. He's such a nice guy and a super family. And tonight he's treasure hunting a farm field. And boy, he gets some old stuff out of those fields. It's very, very cool. Back in her usual, and I'll say her rightful place, but I'll just usual place is Metal Detecting Mermaid at 8:15. Florida Thunder Digging with Rob, who came in on a few minutes ago to join us on the live. So thank you for being here, Rob. He's got his video coming on at 8:30. Then Dropped and Forgotten is coming in at 8:45 with his wrap up on the dig stock. That's that should be fantastic. and then Ohio River History at 9 o'clock, batting cleanup. And he is on the Legend 2 again in park mode. So always a cool video from Shane. And at the risk of repeating myself, I repeat it more than once each. I repeat it more than once each episode and every week, if you will. Those 7 videos, or whatever our lineup is, it represents a significant amount of focused energy and attention and love, trying to bring you guys content that is entertaining, interesting, and we really, really appreciate you supporting us, and it's a fantastic thing. So, all right, all right, all right. With that, let me see if we have gone through all of this stuff. Yeah, please. I won't get them to easy for you to say. I won't get to them tonight, but send in your finds pictures. Send in funny pictures. If you have fish kissing pictures, those are all eligible. I love that, and I love sharing them with you guys. So if you enjoy that part of it, just keep sending the pictures in, and I'll keep showing them as we can. Let's see if I've got. We talked about the upcoming guests, so we've got a lot of neat upcoming guests, and are truly interested in you. Well, thank you for supporting Hi Ho Live, and we're trying to do our best to even increase our game when it comes to the guests that we have on. Thank you so much for the thoughtful comments from last week. The history digger, he was a very interesting guy, a very generous guy. My gosh, he donated a Morgan silver dollar that Bart Cubbins is never going to let go. And so anyway, the point here is we've got a neat set of guests coming up in the future, and really want to encourage you to check that out. So hit the notifications for Hi Ho Silver, and you won't miss an episode of anything with our upcoming guests. Congratulations to 3D Outdoors, won some silver tonight. Fantastic. Congratulations to Mr. Tully, won a gift certificate. I'll be sending you an email tomorrow with the instructions on how to cash that in. And congratulations to Terry Rogers for winning a 3-pack of the Mercury Dimes that from the 1930s. That's fantastic. Those bad boys have been in the ground a long time, pushing 100 years. So that is fantastic. If you want stickers, I'm glad. Just send me an email, and I will. I promise that I will send you stickers, just like I did with Randy Riddles. Now you can put them anywhere you want. I can't promise you that I'll show you every single picture that shows where you put them. But Randy's was pushing the envelope, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with pushing the envelope a little bit. If you want to send stickers, I promise to put them on the Hi Ho Hustler board, and we will go from there. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. We got Louis Villarreal. Yes, I actually did show them, I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Beautiful, big ring and all that. I don't have them queued up in my scenes for tonight, but I still have them. So what I'll do, Louis, is I'll put them in the queue for our upcoming episodes, and I'm glad to share you, because they were stunning. I mean, they were amazing. So I wasn't trying to shortchange you there, but I did actually show those, unless you sent them in the last today or something. Okay. Oh, here we go. Torchy says she sees her sticker. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, and so that is neat. And you guys actually sent me this sticker, but I wish I could make it clearer for you guys. But anyway, this one here, that's the Diggin' Canuck. She's actually our guest next week. So thank you for that. And Liz seems like a really sweet gal. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And let's see, we're caught up with the chat here. One of the cool things I wanted to share with you guys, and I don't trump this up a lot, but it's very cool. It's a very special thing that it's been a neat part of my detecting career, if you will. I mean, it's 6 years and it's been fun, so career is probably there. But my journey in metal detecting has been fun, and it's been augmented by ring finders. So one of my recent finds was this one. This gal, she lost her ring when she was feeding her horses. She was haying her horses, and the ring slipped off her finger, and she, got together with some friends who had a metal detector, and they came over, but they didn't really know what they were doing, and so anyway, she contacted me through ring finders. Um, we went through the entire scenario on what happened. She felt it slip off her finger as she was throwing hay, and so she knew within about 15 or 20 feet. But if you look at that picture that's in the middle, it's got all the grass and the hay right there. There is no way in there is no way that anyone could see that with their naked eye. This is already with some hay brushed away from it. Uh, but anyway, when it comes to finding rings, it truly pays the people in this group. They know about metal detectors and could probably do a better job than I could ever do, on that. But at the same time, there are zillions of people out there that don't know anything about metal detecting, but a whole bunch of them are wearing jewelry. And when they lose it, it's this like intense emotional time for them. And so being able to come to their aid and help them, get a valuable item back. And again, most of the time, it's has even more sentimental value than any sort of material value, although plenty of them have big, big, big material value. So anyway, the idea is that ring finders is cool. Many times when I get calls for finding rings, uh, I don't even end up going out. Last week I got a call, and literally I'd spent 15 minutes on the phone with this person, kind of going through the whole thing and all that. And all of a sudden I hear this ruckus in the background. Well, they found it, right? There are other times when folks will call and say, "Oh, I was on the highway and my girlfriend and I had a fight, so I chucked it out the window," or something like that. There are times when people want me to come to their home or inside of their car, and I'm glad to try and help, but the reality is, a metal detector is not going to do much good there. Your our five senses would actually do better than what you could do with the metal detector. But anyways, my point is, ring finders has been a neat, fulfilling portion of what I've been able to do with the treasure hunting, and I've had a couple of really neat ring returns that didn't have anything to do with ring finders. I just was able to find them, and either a class ring had the identifying stuff on there, so I was able to return that, or in one case, my favorite find is I found this gal's mom's. I found her mom's class ring in her backyard. So anyway, I'm not trying to bore you with all the details on the whatever I've done, but the reality is, for ring finders is, it can be a really cool a really cool augment to the treasure hunting. We've got Rob was chiming in and said, "Yeah, we had one chucked out the car window too." Yeah, so oh, look here, and he actually found it. Now that's impressive, because half the time when I get a call like that, they can't even tell me exactly where they were, right? That kind of thing. Chris from Show Me is chiming in, says, "I have quite a story of me recovering my cousin's $2,800 platinum ring, if I come back on sometime." So, yep. Yeah, Chris, you're either going to have to come back on as a guest or bring it on. Oh, look here. Look here. Uh, Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I actually do have my own page, and there's a real cool thing on there, and not just my page; it's on all the pages. But I love this part of it where they have a thing on there called the Book of Smiles, and I have 22 on my Book of Smiles, 22 separate returns. Most of them are rings. A couple of them are sets of keys, but you know that got lost in the snow. But in each case, it represents a person getting their valuable item back, whether it had both material value and sentimental value, or not. And it's just a neat thing. I love it, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Okay. We're running perilously close on the time here, so no, I've got 6:15, and know that at 6:18 or 6:19, I'm going to put the video on, and it'll show you some stuff and all that. But anyway, it will automatically transition over to the first of our videos tonight, but in no particular order. Remember, we got cool stuff coming up. Next week is Ron Biasi and his cool story. The week following that is Digging Canuck. For those of you who know her, we've got Patty, Dirt Clod Detecting, coming on May 4th, followed by Quarter Hoarder, which would be a really cool show there. Following up from that, we've got DCM Detects, and he's got a neat channel, especially how-to videos, that kind of thing. And then the New Jersey Coin Hunter. Don't pin me down on the date for the New Jersey Coin Hunter. I suggested that date, but he did agree to come on. So just know that is in the pipe. Thank you for being here, being so participative. Thank you for the people in the chat that nudged our winners, and were able to um, help them win their prize. I think just fantastic. Really, I just love it when people are looking out for each other, and I'm really chuffed and so flattered to be part of this metal detecting community. Truly appreciate what you guys bring to the table, all of the support, and I loved the show a couple weeks ago where the show me and meeting some folks face to face for the first time that I had never been able to do that before. So we've got a great lineup of content for tonight. So don't miss a beat with don't miss a beat with our Monday Digs lineup. If you stick here, now that comes on at 6:20. So we'll be doing the automatic redirect soon. But the big takeaway here is we've got a lot of cool stuff tonight. Thank you for all the kind comments. Thank you for your attention and being here. Thank you for the hi ho heroes. Thank you for the folks who sent in super thanks tonight, Rocky Fry and Randy Riddles, just all of you. I feel blessed, and truly appreciate you. So big love, peace out from Kansas City, and we'll see you on the video tonight. Love you guys.